nervous person.
You good, bro? You good?
Hello, my name is Hui.
Hello. Family here.
I am a Christian. And
yeah, recovering Christian.
Thank God. Thank God.
I actually grew up Buddhist. Let's see, I was gonna wing this, and I'm realizing it's turning out pretty terribly. But
You got this.
You got this.
Just take us from the beginning.
From the beginning. This is not Genesis.
It's even before Genesis.
So,
Is this we or Kevin Hart up there?
I messed that up.
When God created heaven and earth.
Dude, if you do stand up, it's okay.
The crowd loves it.
Christian stand up. Christian stand up. Take us away.
Can you rap it?
Nah, I'm actually trying.
Okay.
I want y'all to listen. Because it's important. I think it's pretty
He said,
important.
"Shut up,
It's
But I'll just try to be serious. This doesn't work sometimes. But I, born in San Diego. My parents are from Vietnam. My dad was actually a prisoner of war for 5 years.
Mine too.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why he's like, oh, mine too. So he's like,
No
you
way.
should share your testimony.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's where we connected. And that's why I'm kind of answering this prematurely, but that's why I'm here too. Because me and Fadi connected instantly. Like, he's a brother to me, and that's what. And then like, it's like you guys are an extension of him in a way.
I'm a cousin.
Yeah, y'all are my cousins,
Third
my Middle
cousin.
Eastern cousins. And,
Because I'm second.
I'll get to that in a bit, but because that's the last question. But so I grew up Buddhist in a Buddhist household, but I wouldn't identify as Christian. I was more I was just with the culture. I was with the world, and like Buddhism, there's not really scripture. You don't really know about Buddha. Like, I had to Wikipedia Buddha.
I had to do that too once, dude.
Honestly, like, there's nothing about. And then I realized he's just a rich guy that basically gave away his belongings and kind of just humbled himself. So I was like, okay, he's not a bad guy to follow, if reflecting back. But anyways, I lived around here, LA Gardens. I was really blessed to have this area because it was a Section 8 house. It was a housing house. And the fact that I had a house here, and I went to Patrick Henry and all these nice schools around here, and most of them, yeah, with Arter. I didn't even know you went there until recently, at the same time as me too. And I was surrounded by a lot of Christians. And it was public school, but it was a lot of Christians. And one of my best friends, Kai, he would invite me to Bible study, and I found it comforting. It was therapy for me, but I didn't commit. I didn't really ask who Jesus was, and even at the time, like just the concept of God scared me. It's very abstract. I just assumed he was Thanos, and he was this like wrathful, fearful, just guilting you, and just I feared him. There wasn't really any love in that, and I didn't know who Jesus was. God wasn't the whole thing, and then Jesus, I thought Jesus was Santa. I thought he was just like a simple figure. But as I went to college, again with the world, I did the SDSU life that most SDSU kids do, and it was like thrilling, which I confused with fun, which it wasn't, because COVID hit, and I was like, what am I doing? My parents would be disappointed in me, and I had to lie about it all the time. And so when I came back to state, I was like, I have to find new people. Like, it's heartbreaking because I grew up with them, and you know they speak the same language as me. And you guys know their language is a bond. But you know, I was just like, no, I know enough English. I know plenty of English. So I joined the Daily Aztec, which is a newspaper at San Diego State, and I wrote for them, took pictures of them, took pictures of the school, made videos, newscasts and stuff, and I met a bunch of people who just wanted truth and knew how to talk and write. So I met Gabriel, who was the editor-in-chief, who was the president, basically. And he invited me to Challenge, which is a Christian Bible study. I'm like, yeah, I'll go. And then I joined and met Fadi, I met Chris, I met Arter, met everybody there. And I just felt at home. And I mean, that's basically it. Like, I just felt like the last missing piece. I have a lot more peace in my heart now. Yeah, and then through Fadi, I met y'all, and I really like it here because I think Vietnam, right? When people say Vietnam, like I'm from Vietnam, they instantly think war, right? Iraq, war.
Wars, yeah.
It's synonymous with the word war, and I think we can bond through that because it's so Iraq. Our countries are way more than just hell on earth. Like it's beautiful there. We have beautiful people, and when I'm with y'all, it feels like I'm with my old friend group, but as if they answered their inner questions and their inner demons, and they're actually fighting. Like you guys are actually fighting them, and yeah, that's it.
So Jesus, or at one point you thought he was Thanos. Who is he now?
He's a combination of like Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. Like, all of those parts.
He's all in all. He's all in all.
It's all in all. Even a little Hawkeye and. Great. Yeah. As I learned, all I had to do was read more about him. That's it.
The one superhero you need.
Strongest of them.
Exactly. Yeah. Like before, I was just looking at the stuff around him and like Christians, not Christ himself.
Right.
And even Christians themselves, they proved to me that, like, I was looking up to them.
You were looking at a religion, not a person.
Yes. But even through the people and the fellowship, I learned, I was like, oh man, why are they so great? Like, they're so nice and they're also ambitious. And like, what are they looking up to? So I'm looking up to them, looking up to Jesus. Yeah. So that's
you guys
why
have any questions for we? He's like, please don't.
I'll mind a few.
Welcome home, bro.
Come home.
Yes.
That's it.
So thankful you're with us. Yep.
Thanos loves you.
Yeah, we have a question right over here. Dilan.
Are your parents Christian or they're?
No, they're supportive though. Like they went to my baptism. They always have like Vadi, Chris, and Arthur over, and they're nice. They're the type of Buddhists that are cultural Buddhists. Like they have a Hanukkah candle pillow in the living room because it was cheap. So it's like, I don't care.
No other reason. No other reason.
You've seen it, right? You've seen it.
Yeah, I witnessed.
Yeah.
He's like, I bought it for him.
No, my mom bought it at GTM. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they see me happier.
Good.
It's just they've been in it so long, and I'm just trying to show who I am, like Christ through me at home, and
That's enough.
that's the best way I'm coping with it. And
That's right.
you know, it's hard sometimes.
What was
you
that?
in the red jacket?
Thank you.
What's up?
What was the biggest change, like from the old friend group transition to the new, like seeking people out transition?
It's funny. What jumps out to me is memory, because when you're doing that stuff, like when you're smoking weed and you're drinking, you're not remembering important stuff that you share, and it's just nonsense. And that matters to me because I care about what I say, and you know, that's the word, right? The words we speak. That's what differentiates us from other species, and that's a whole other neat National Geographic thing. But it's like that matters a lot to me, and yeah, when you put that stuff in your brain and you do other, like not even just drugs, like social media, TV, and stuff. I love that stuff, but if you make it your religion, you're gonna lose your mind. But most people, or I hope most people, find it. And I would never thought, if you told me like 5 years ago, we would be here at Bible study like 3 times a week and then going to church and playing at church, we'd be like, what are you talking about? But that's where I'm at, and I love it.
Oh, we love having you, bro. Come on, can we give him a hand?